So, welcome to another corner of my kitchen. The last video I filmed, literally just across the table from me. Hi everyone, it's been a bit. I'm actually filming this really impromptu because my mom and my brother just went out and the sun's going down, time is ticking, I have to film this really quickly. Hi, if I haven't said it already. So, in recent days, I've been reading again, and for some reason, a lot of people have come after me for that. In the last week or so, I've kind of felt like I've watched everything possible, both on YouTube and Netflix. On YouTube, I just found myself sort of rewatching old videos that I've seen probably 2 or 3 times already. This usually happens if I'm watching YouTube too much, or if I'm just exhausted all of the new creators that I've recently been watching. I don't know, I just sort of lost interest. I'll click on a video and I kind of won't pay attention to a good 80% of it. It's just not working. For Netflix, I feel like, you know, I can technically watch another reality show, but I am also losing more and more brain cells the more I watch things. Oh yeah, peek my polar bear pajamas. Yeah, so I feel like I've just sort of watched everything possible in recent days. Furthermore, I think there was a specific time a few years ago, the world was kind of obsessed with dystopian books. It was sort of more of a time where The Hunger Games was coming out, and then right after that, you know, Divergent, The Maze Runner, and a lot of books were being turned into movies. I mean, they still do that, but I feel like there was a specific era, a good time for Wattpad. Honestly, that time, I think The Fault in Our Stars was coming out in those years, and I miss that. I think that was my peak book nerd phase. I liked reading a lot, and I haven't really done so much reading in the last few years just because I don't really have time. I'm so tired a lot of the time that trying to open a book I'll fall asleep just because my brain's already exhausted. It hasn't really been working out recently. In quarantine, I've kind of figured that my books, wait, how do I say it? Even though I don't read as much as I used to, I still hoard books the same way that I used to. So I have a good 10 to 20 books in my house that's unread, and I figured those books are not going to forgive me if I don't find a way to read them during quarantine, because I'm not really doing much else. I picked up a series that I bought a few years ago and just never ended up reading, even though it was really big. So I've started reading The Maze Runner recently, and I feel like I've been yeeted back in time. I don't know. I feel like my old self, call it what you want. I don't know, it's really weird because I used to be that kid who read a book up until 3 o'clock in the morning, or even if I didn't stay up late, I'd spend most of my time while I was awake during the day reading, so I'd get through a book too quickly, and it'd be an issue of where would my next book be coming from. In this current week, I've read the first book of the Maze Runner series in a day and a half. And that was only 2 days ago. And today I'm slightly more than halfway through the second book because I've been staying up really late reading them. I even got jump scared by the second book because I was too invested. I actually had to snap my book closed and pause. It was an intense chapter, and you know, Thomas gets like yanked out of somewhere. It's too crazy. I had to put the book down. It was too much for my brain. It was too late too, and I was scared. It's a really intense series, but it's also really good. And I really regret not reading it at its prime. Okay, so quick edit into the Maze Runner thing. I actually finished The Death Cure last night, and I'll just say I was devastated. It feels weird being literate again. But it feels so nice that also for a good 2 hours of my life, I'm in a world that's somehow worse than ours. Yeah, we're stuck at home, but thankfully I am not running that much. Yeah, that's my life update. I'm gonna devour this series before next week ends. Mark my words. I think I'll wrap it up at that. Just for a small life update. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and I read Call Me By Your Name right when quarantine started for the second time, just to hurt my feelings. And let's just say it really worked.